to the light above. What can I do, my love? Child of a golden sun, Saturday. Wait for some people. Hey everybody, it's Opulence Spiritual. Just wait for a couple more people to come on and I'm going to pull some cards. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm just seeing some grapes. Thank you. Yeah, my fiance built this himself. Yep. Shout out to Ireland. Shout out to Adrian Phillips, storyboard. Corey Bruns. Lucy or Lucky Kelly. I am limitless. Shout out to New York, living their best life. My people. South Africa. Shout out to South Africa up in here. Israel? Wow. That is so cool. Shout out to PA. The Philly. Wow, a lot of PA people out here living their best life. Shout out to PA. Brooklyn. That's great. That is so great. All right, give me a thumbs up. Share my live. Help me out. Help me out. Help me out. Before I start. DC. Shout out to DC. Shout out to DC. Living their best life. I'm eating grapes. But I have like a bad one here, so it's not nice. It's not nice. But yeah, what's going on, everybody? How's your day going today? How is life on Earth today? Life on Earth. Life on Earth. Yeah, I was watching this movie last night with my man. It actually made me cry. I was like, what is that, right? Romania, what's up? So, yeah, it's called Wild Robot. That's what the movie's called. It's called Wild Robot. And it's like, so basically it's like an AI robot. And it takes place in the future. They have a lot of these movies now, you know, because they're preparing us for what's going to happen in the future, right? With like human beings and AI and all this kind of stuff, right? So like the robot got swept up on the island, right? And what happened was it went into the wild with all the animals and stuff like that. And all the animals were scared of it, ran away from it, like stole from it, like ripped it apart, like its body, like the robot stuff. And every day it's trying to survive, and it like just is watching the wild, like it's learning the habitats of all the animals. And it learned the AI robot learned the language of the animals. You know what I mean? So what happened was it was running away from something. I don't remember, but it was running away from something, and it fell and it hit like a nest, like an eagle's nest or a hawk's nest or whatever. And what happened was it killed all the babies except one egg. So it took it, and it, wanted to know what it was. Like, it wanted to protect it. But then this fox came, and the fox was like, like it took the egg to like eat it and stuff. And it did like the AI robot like did everything it could to save the egg or whatever. And it did. It like, you know, got rid of the fox, but it also helped the fox too. And yeah, and then that's when the whole story started. It like raised that little egg, it like became like a bird, all this stuff. And the bird, like it's like a goose or something, and then ended up loving the AI. It ended up loving the robot. You know what I mean? It was like really like, and then all the animals started falling in love with the robot, and the robot was teaching the bird how to fly and like eat. Like it raised it like a mother type of thing. I know it's like really like weird, but like what happened was, now you're talking years went by now, or like a few years or whatever, like raised the bird, and now the bird's ready to go migrate, right? And he's talking to her, or the robot to her, even though it has no gender because it's a robot. But in the movie, it's a her. And it says to her, you know, like I'm ready to migrate and all this stuff, and the robot falls in love, and they're not supposed to have feelings or anything like that, but it really, it was like, how do you, it sets, and the fox fell in love with the robot too. Not like that, but like a best friend type of thing, because the fox had like no friends, because the fox was always like the predator, and everybody hated the fox or whatever, like not a friend of the fox, right? Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Shout out to Canada up in here, living their best life. Yeah, I love Canada too. Canada's rocking out there. They're doing a lot of stuff over there. Anyway, so what happened was, now she, like, the robot discovers like who she is, and like what her, because she found other robots like her, but they were all destroyed in the ocean or like whatever, right, by the rocks and all this stuff. And she has like a thing on her head that like says like, to go back home or whatever, if there's like a situation or something. So she kept putting out a signal, and it didn't work, and then she like put it back, and like all this kind of stuff, right? I keep hearing like this beeping noise, but I don't know what it is. Anyway, so yeah, so then they tried getting her, and they're evil, like that whole thing, like the robot, whatever, the other robot society thing, like the people that created the robots and whatever. They brought a ship and trying to get her, and then all the animals fought it and, protected her and blah, 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 right? And she even went, like, there was a bad winter, and she even took everybody to, like, all the animals, and brought them into her cave to protect them for the winter. It was so, like, sad, and they all trusted each other, that whole thing, how it makes you feel, like it touches you. And then what made me cry, or like touched me, was when the fox said to her, like, you know what, you know, because she had to leave now. The robot had to leave because they wouldn't leave them alone, you know, and she didn't want the people to destroy the forest and like all this kind of stuff. So she said, I have to go and blah blah blah, you know, that whole thing. And they're like, no, you know, you can't because we love you, you know, we want you here. This is where your home is, you know, all that kind of stuff the animals are saying to the AI. And the AI's like, okay. So yes, like my guy was calling me, that's why. Okay, so anyway, so yeah, that's what happened. Basically she went back to, or robot went back to whatever, and the fox said, you know, you can't leave because he said to her, you can't leave me because, you know, you're my only friend, and if you go, then, you know, like, who am I supposed to talk to? You know what I mean? Like, it was really sad like that. And the little bird loved her, you know, the bird that she raised. Yeah, it was a whole thing. It was really sad. Anyways, that was the little movie and little story of all these things. So let's pull some cards. Now this reading is going to be a random reading. It's going to be a reading for whoever's on here and whoever's watching this. This is just, oh, you got a yes and remain positive. Look at this. Yes and remain positive. So you have a yes. Oh, okay. What's this? And you have to let go right now, they're saying. You have to let go because right now there's something that's bothering you, or you're really focused on too much, and they're saying just let it go. Let it go. It's not working right now. You have to let it go right now. So right now at this point you got to let it go. That's what they're saying. Like right now you just got to let it go. Southern California, hanging out with Opulence Spiritual. Shout out to all my people out here living that best life. You have perfect timing here. Something is perfect timing. What does that mean? That means that right now, something that's happening today or in the next couple days or in September, it's perfect timing, right? Because literally September is like next week. Well, we're technically in Virgo season right now. But yeah, there's perfect timing here. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. You're so kind. Shout out to everybody living their best life. Hi, what's up? Hi, hello. You have communicate clearly here. So they're saying like communicate clearly with anything you're doing in your life, whether that's out loud, to spirit, to the universe, to God, your friends, family, your spouse, your children. I don't know. You have to communicate clearly about something here because it's going to help you move forward. You know, like there's energy right now that's like very weird, and you have to be able to move forward here. They're saying communicate clearly. Communicate clearly. And meditation brings answers. Meditation brings answers. Look at that. Meditation brings answers. Yeah, being one with yourself, taking a break. I was listening to Billy Carson before, and he was talking about like how all the frequencies, like, you know, like you can have thoughts all day, but um they're not yours, you know what I mean? Like if you know, like throughout the day, like you get these like negative thoughts, but they're not yours. They're coming from like other frequencies, like other energies around you, because you know, like the earth is a living being, and you know, you have a bunch of everyone, like, is mixed, all energies all over the place. And you have the Wi-Fi. He was talking about like the 5G, 4G, 3G type of thing, and now there's going to be like a 6G of, it's like radioactive type of thing. It's you know, it's shaking up the atoms in like your body and the cells, that it heats them up like a microwave. Meaning that, you know, the same thing happens when you put your food in the microwave, like it heats it up, like it heats up the atoms in the food that makes the food warm, right? So the same thing happens with like the Wi-Fi and like the radiation from like the Wi-Fi, the EMF, stuff like that. And that causes the cells to you know, transform in like a way that causes like cancer and stuff like that. So he was like talking about things like that, but he was saying that those thoughts, those negative thoughts and feelings and stuff like that that you have, they're not yours 100%. I mean, you know when it's yours and it's not yours and whatever, but if it's like a constant thing, he was saying that, you know, just what's a good thing is to just take a break from what you're doing, like go outside, like take a break from your whatever you're doing in that moment, because you're so like focused, and like your consciousness is like so like hyped, you know, like so like your thoughts are too heavy on one certain thing, that like you can't make good decisions, like you're not as logical as like you should be, because like you're not in a good state of mind type of thing. So he was saying like to do breath work and stuff like that, which is true. You know, he said like 15 to 30 breaths, you'll come back to yourself, that you can be like, okay, I'm good now. Like I can continue whatever I was doing, and my head's more clear, that I'll be able to make a good decision or make a beneficial change that is going to help me out. Yeah, you have a yes here, and you have ask for help from others. So there's definitely a frequency here of asking for help from other people, like your community, your family, your friends, your spouse, you know, neighbors, your work, coworkers, I don't know. But they're going to give you some kind of good advice, and they're saying for you to take action too. Something about like taking action is going to be very beneficial for right now, within the next couple days, and going into September here. So let's keep going. Yeah, thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much. I have a donation button if you want to donate to me. It's on the, like in the chat thing, if you want to look at it. I really appreciate it. Yeah, everything's a frequency. Money's a frequency. People obviously have a frequency. Everything has a frequency. Yeah, I'm just doing a general reading for everybody. Whoever's on here, you're just catching this. This is for you. And yeah, just enjoy the energy, because this is an energy exchange between me and all of you. So the energy is gaining momentum, they're saying. So something's happening here. The energy is gaining momentum, right? It's like, all right, what's happening? Things are getting exciting now. Like things are moving forward. The energy is gaining momentum. And you have a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries here. So if you have Aries placements, this is really going to be exciting for you right now. When you're watching this, it's going to be very exciting for you. There's something that's like an ending's coming, that it's like very exciting. It's finally the last piece of the puzzle here. It's you're hitting your goal. You're succeeding in some kind of way. And you have the first quarter moon here. It says your commitment is being tested. So if there's things happening here today or soon, your commitment is being tested. Wow, thank you so much. Ohio. Ohio gozaimasu. All right, cool. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for your support, and I really, enjoyed doing that for everyone, and you guys are helping me grow on here, which I really appreciate. Thank you very much. Yeah. But I'm working very hard on this channel. I'm working very hard on this channel, and I'm not getting the recognition that I deserve, So who knows what the future holds with this? I'm not really sure. I want to continue doing YouTube and doing this, but it's very hard, and I'm putting a lot of work into this channel, and I'm not getting what I deserve. Like, I should be way past my subscriber count. I should be way past view count. And it's like very discouraging because, I want to make this something that I can do long term, but it's very hard. It's a struggle, and it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to do this. A lot of energy. So who knows? Who knows what the future holds with this channel or whatever I'm going to do here. Who knows? But whoever's here, thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. Right. So we have 2 cards. Surrender to the divine with the full moon. So the full moon coming up, you got to surrender to the divine. And you have the answers you need are coming with Gemini. Shout out to all the Aries and Geminis out there living their best life. Yeah, step out of your comfort zone, they're saying, With the North Node, like, step out of your comfort zone with this kind of stuff. Yeah. All right, let's see. Let's get a little energy for the signs of the zodiacs. Maybe I can go through each sign before I have dinner, because I'm going to have dinner soon. Shout out to all the Taurus living their best life. Shout out to all the Sagittarius. Tell me what your sign is in the comments. Go ahead, tell me. Toronto. Shout out to Toronto. Yeah, Capricornies. Aquarius. Scorpio. Yeah, we got an Aries out here living their best life. Wow. Libra. Leo, what are you doing? I know you're at the gym right now, probably, or something, because you guys are always at the gym. Taurus. Shout out to all the Taurus. What are you guys eating today? I want to know what's on the menu today for dinner. Cancer. Yeah, those are my Cancers out there living their best life. What are you guys creating today? You making little crafts or something? Doing a little craft work? Thank you so much. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Fried green tomatoes. Ooh, that sounds good. Tacos? Pizza. Okay, all right. Relax. Take it easy. You got some pizza going on here. Okay, you got baked pork chops, jerk shrimp, and tilapia. Wow, that's multi-grain rice and asparagus. That sounds out of this world, baby. Okay. Redecorating my bedroom. Okay. Veggies in the oven. All right. What kind of vegetables, though? Like, what are we talking about? Hi, what's up? Pisces, shout out to all the Pisces out there. Healthy and delicious. Okay, all right. Relax, take it easy. We all know that's about the vegetables. I am painting a fox. Oh, and I was just talking about the fox from the Wild Robot. Okay. I'm listening while I'm driving. Okay, so that's good. Just make sure you're safe, you know? Yeah, I got into another car accident, and yeah, it's just not good, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, been having a little bit of bad luck or some kind of unlucky lucks. If you guys want to donate to me, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. You can donate to me. I have Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App. Any donations will be really greatly appreciated by me. And I really appreciate your time. Thank you for spending time with me as well. Dr. Pepper. Oh, that's okay. Well, you do what you want to do. All right. Whatever makes you happy and you're living your best life. That's very nice for you. All right. Because you live your life the way you want to live it, no matter what. Green beans, cauliflower or cauli, broccoli, and cherry tomatoes. Okay. I see. All right, so let's see. Let's get a little bit of zodiacs, and then I'm gonna end this live because I'm gonna go have dinner. I'm having burgers with fries tonight. I'm making everything. I gotta make sure everything's ready by the time the man comes home. Living my best life. All right, so let's get one card for each zodiac sign, okay? First card's going to be Aries. How's Aries doing in September? One card for Aries. Hi, thank you so much. Okay. So you got a card right here. You have older man here. Dealings a relationship with an older man. Something about an older man for Aries. Why? For September. Oh, look at this. This could be someone that's, I don't know, either you're getting pregnant by this person. Maybe this is your husband. You know, maybe this is like something with that. Or this is like a business partner or something like that with this. Wow. All right, Aries. Okay, living their best life. All right. Very interesting. Okay, so who's next? Aries. Taurus. Taurus. Let's see. All right, Taurus, you have throne. Position of authority. Wow, you could be getting high level here, going to the next level. Maybe you're getting a new job, or you're becoming a boss, or you're on top of your game. I don't know. Comment down below. Let me know what this is. This is amazing. Good luck. All right. Let's see. Who's next? Gemini. Shout out to all the Geminis out there living their best life. Okay, Gemini, you got 2. Okay, you have wedge here, which is interesting. It says someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something that you want. Wow, this is not nice. Comment down below. Let me know what that is. And you have bouquet. Compliments from an admirer. Somebody's trying to come between you and a friend or something, but this is someone that maybe has romantic feelings. Oh, this is not nice. Comment down below. Let me know what that is. That's not nice. Maybe there's a triangle situation with that. All right, let me see what else is happening. Who's next? Gemini, we have who's next here? Oh, my eyes. We have Cancer. Shout out to all the Cancers. What's Cancer going on with Cancer here for September? Okay, so Cancer, we have Tiger. Chinese year of the Tiger. Pisces, we have what does this say? Doing something risky, taking a chance. Wow, you need to take a chance or you will. There's something, you're doing something risky in September. I don't know. Comment down below. Let me know what that is. All right, that's for Cancer. Let me see, Leo. Oh, Leo, hold up. Leo, hold on a second. Leo's living their best life right now and making me go underneath the table because they're crazy. So we have Leo, you have the crib. Birth or conception of a child or enterprise. So you could be starting a new job or creating your own business or something, or you're literally getting pregnant. And older man, you have the same cards as, what was the first sign? Aries. So you could have Aries placements, or you're dealing with an Aries. Maybe you're an Aries and Leo couple. So comment down below. Let me know. That's so cool if that's true. Living their best life. Okay. Let's keep going. Who's next? Virgo. Virgo. All right, Virgo. You have the shark here. So take care. There's a loss of material wealth. So be careful with your money this month. It's your birthday month too. So be careful. Maybe someone wants to steal money from you, or maybe it's an online thing. Maybe it's a hacker. I want to get one more card for Virgo. Wow, you got the dagger here. Fears, worries, tense situations. I would be very careful this month with something with a financial thing or material stuff. So be careful. Take care. And happy birthday. Okay, so let me see. What else? Virgo. Libra. Labra. What's up? What is the Libras going through? Oh, wow. Look at this. You got some Scorpio energy here. It says someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. Something's ending in your life in September, or someone's leaving your life. Okay? So there's an ending here, or this could be a passing for some of you. Not everybody, but there's some kind of scorpionic energy here. Okay, so we have okay, Sagittarius is next. Sagittarius, what is going on? Wow, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Sagittarius, you have the staff you will be taken care of in difficult times. All right? You have marriage here. A lot of you are getting married, or you're going into a celebration. Maybe there's a wedding, you know, or someone's committing to you, but you have a marriage here. So that's so beautiful. And you have firecracker. You have excitement. You're very excited about this. And you have coins. Look at this. Wow. Money will be coming to you. Maybe because you're getting married, or if you're trying to have a wedding, you're going to have the money to have a wedding. You're going to, you know, have everything you need, or you're getting some kind of money, some kind of abundance this month. And it's exciting. All right, let's see. We have Capricornies. Shout out to all the Capricorns living their best life. Okay, we have family matters here. There's something with your family in September. Family situations, something with that for Capricorn. And let's just get one more for that. And we have Caterpillar. It says things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So there's a big change here with your family, or a family dynamic or something like that. So I don't know. Comment down below. Let me know what you think that is. Yeah, and you have Ant too. So work, achievement, and success. And you guys are always working hard. So shout out to all the Capricornies. All right, so next we have Aquarius. What's going on with Aquarius for September? Aquarius. Wow. Aquarius, you got the carrot. Opportunity or windfall. This is so awesome. You guys are getting money. You got some moolahs going on here. You got an opportunity. It's life-changing here. Big time. Big time life-changing. Did I do Scorpio? Or did I skip Scorpio? I did Virgo, Libra. Wait, hold on. I don't know if I did Scorpio. Hold up. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Hold on. Let me get into the zone. For you, I'm so sorry. Hold on a second. Let me get Scorpio. They're very sensitive. Hold on a second. All right, Scorpio, let me see. Okay, all right, hold up. Your card's flying over here. Hold on, hold on. Scorpio, look, you got quill here. So you could be seeing a lot of feathers. Get back to basics, but you're also getting good advice from a wise person in your life. They could be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And because I skipped you guys, I'm going to pull you another card. Okay, yeah, look, the feathers are on the desk too. It says pay attention to your work. You have something with your career or your work here. Thank you so much. And this is what's really going to be really big for you in September is your work, your career, something with that. All right. Shout out to all the Scorpios living their best life. Don't play games with me, Scorpio. All right. And hold. Okay. All right. Last sign is Pisces here. And you guys are going through a lot. Pisces is going through a lot right now. Wow. Look at this. You have a handshake here. Look at this. A meeting with a stranger that could be important. Wow. By the new moon, maybe. I don't know. Wow, thank you so much. Shout out to you, Christina. Thank you for all the positivity. Thank you so much. Well, you got a handshake here, Pisces, and Chinese Year of the Dragon. Beware of self-delusion. I don't know. Maybe be careful with this handshake, maybe for some of you, or maybe it's a good offer, but maybe you don't believe it. Maybe you're in like a delusion. So be careful of that. Take care, okay? All right? Because maybe it's a good opportunity. Who knows? But I think that's all I have for you today. Because I gotta go make dinner, baby. So make sure you live your best life. I love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me. Again, I'm Opulence Spiritual. If you're new and you just, you found me on the internet like a newbie. But anyways, yeah. Oh, and listen, I'm not even joking. I'm working on some cool stuff right now with the merch. I have some merch coming out. I have like sweaters and shirts. And well, obviously it's gonna be winter in the northern hemisphere. I got like long sleeves. I got a mascot that's coming out. All right. I got a mascot coming out soon. You're gonna see her on the videos, and she's so cute. All right. So relax, take it easy, all right? I'm not going to say anything yet. I'm not going to spoil it yet because it's not ready. So take it easy, all right? But that's all. Yeah, and you guys, do you not like my fur thing? I don't know. Somebody said that if it's like a colorful background. I like this fur thing. I don't know. I like this. Wow, thank you so much. That's the real love there. Thank you very much. So that's all I have for you guys. Thank you for being here. And I will see you in the next reading. Namaste. Love and light.